Alright, we're heading to Lowe's to pick up the bolts for the roll cage of the go-kart. I also got the brake pad in today, so all we need is these bolts. So after the bolts are done, we just have to put everything together and then make sure everything runs right. We should be done. But first I need to get gas because my car is low. Man, I literally just said I needed to go to the gas station and I completely forgot about it. But we're at Lowe's now. I'm gonna run in and grab the bolts. I'm definitely not gonna film in there because I feel like this whole virus thing makes everybody feel a little weird. And if I'm touching stuff and filming a bunch of stuff, it's just gonna feel weird. I might take like some little videos of the bolts I'm getting, but I'm definitely gonna show you when I get back in the car. All right guys, we're headed home now. I got everything I wanted to get. I didn't realize how much we needed. We need 12 bolts and locking nuts total. I ended up having to get 2 like separate kinds, which I didn't want to do, but it's only 4 of the bolts that are different, as in like difference between grades. But it's not gonna matter that much. I'll just put them on the bottom. And we ended up spending only $15. I think I put $20 on the last video where I listed all the prices. So that's better, saving $5 compared to what was online. But we would have gotten a lot more online, but we don't know if we would have to use those again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get gas now since I forgot earlier. And I'll show you guys when I get home everything we got. Also, I need to unbox the brake pad. Brake pad, is it a brake pad? I think it's a brake pad. It's weird calling it a brake pad because it's like a circle. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get home. Alright, we're back home. Got everything. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys what I got. I think I said it already. 12 bolts and 12 locking nuts. I need to look around for washers. We definitely have those though. Figured out what that beeping sound was. It's like a dehumidifier, so nothing in the garage really gets rusty like ever, which is great, but it beeps when it's full, and it gets full very often. But yeah, I got grade 5 5/16-24 hex cap screws. Guess these are technically screws. Got the same lock nuts, same size lock nuts with the nylon inserts. And I'm gonna make sure these fit together. They're both 5/16, but I just wanna make sure so I don't have any issues. And these are the same grade as the ones that were on the go-kart previously, but these aren't rusty and crappy. Okay, so these fit perfectly together. I need to make sure they fit in the go-kart. They definitely will. They're the exact same size as the old one. This is the comparison, literally the same size. Actually, they're slightly longer, which I wanted because some of them are different. Some of these are different sizes, and it'd be nice just to have them all the same size. But the washer, we might be able to reuse the old ones because they're not in awful condition. Just clean them up a little bit so that they're shiny and look nice. That's kind of the whole point of this too, is just having nice looking stuff because it'll make the go-kart more desirable to purchase. You know what I'm saying? You'd rather buy stuff that looks new instead of stuff that looks old and crappy and that will break. But I'm gonna go ahead and look for washers now. Also, when I say I think I have stuff like washers and stuff like that, we basically have this big drawer of just a bunch of random stuff, but we also have a giant shelf where the go-kart is right over there, full of mixed just sets of screws and bolts and washers and nuts and stuff, and some like really heavy duty stuff. So that's what I mean whenever I say I think I have stuff. This is what I've ended up with from washers because I actually found a drawer full of them. I only need 7, but I found 7 matching ones. They're like slightly gold, not really. They're like iridescent kind of. It's weird, but they all match. I'm going to use those. But we're going to put the cage together and then we're going to take it off so that we can start putting everything onto this go-kart. I don't know if we'll get everything done in this video today because it is a lot to swap over, especially with getting the pedals and everything lined up and the suspension lined up and figuring out cleaning up the rims, getting everything going. But we're going to go ahead and put the new bolts on the roll cage. so the cage is now put together. I'm not tightening everything yet until it's completely on the go-kart because I want it to be in the right position, because it is a little, you know, loose and wobbly right now. But that's how I want it as of right now. I'm gonna figure out all the wheels first because I'm not sure if everything will work yet. And the brake pad, I need to go get that, make sure I have a sprocket and everything. But it should all fit. I know the front suspension's gonna be fine. I know the motor's gonna be fine. I know the pedals are gonna be fine. I just need to make sure the whole back is good. So that's probably gonna be our main focus for today. If that goes well and easy, we might be able to get everything on today, which would be great. All right, guys, I have the brake pad here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this. It's a 4-inch brake band. That's what it's called, not a pad. That's why I thought it sounded weird. Also, I wanted to say this just because, like, I feel like everybody feels this, but unboxing is so much fun no matter what size or how important the package is. Like, this is a tiny little brake band, but it's just feels good to get new stuff. Sometimes, oh, I did not know this, but this is like powder coated black. Wow, this is a lot better than I thought this was. I'll link this in the description if anybody wants it. Also, it comes with this little like chrome piece. This is very nice, actually. It's only $15. Wow, I'm very surprised by this. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, also, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the tires that I was talking about in last video that I found. So here is the old one that we have already. I do want to repaint this, maybe, not sure yet, because it's not like peeling off or anything, it's just a little bit faded. And here is the one that I found. I don't know why this is inflated still, kind of scary, because it doesn't have a axle or a hub. But yeah, I need to deflate this so that I can put a new hub on it, which I do have, and I might have to clean those up too. And then I need to make sure I have bearings. I'm pretty sure I have bearings, but I'm gonna go ahead and look for all that stuff now and see what we can put together. All right, guys, so I found pretty much everything I'll need. All these wheels have all the bearings. Like this one has the 2 bearings, this one has 2 bearings, this one has 2 bearings. One of them doesn't. Also, I need to switch one of the rims because I have whatever that's called in there. But the other side also has the rim for that, but I found this one. So I need to switch those out, and I need to find, oh wait, never mind. I don't need to find the bearings for this because I realized I found the hub that connects the axle and the brake drum, which is cool. And this is the sprocket I'll be using. I do have a chain for this because it's an old sprocket I used. And I should have another clutch that matches up with this too. I might have 2 clutches. One with a 420 chain and one with like a 35 chain. And I think this is the 35, and the 420 is what I used on the 40, 41, 420. I think that's what it is. I used that on the live axle. But I'm going to switch out that rim and I'm going to paint these because some of them are red and some of them are not. So I'm going to have to take all this stuff out, sand it down, clean it up, and paint them because they just don't look good. And I think that'll make them look a lot better. But let's get started. I was taking the rims and the hubs off of the tires to see what we have, and it looks like a lot of these rims don't match, and I'm trying to get them off the old one, or the tires that were on this go-kart, but they're very rusty and gross. So like all these 4 match, these 3 match, and these 2 match, but those are all different ones. And I have all these hubs too. Some of them match, some of them don't. A lot of them are different colors. So I'm gonna have to go through all these, cut up these tires because I can't get them off. This would be really easy if I had a sandblaster, which I do have, but I don't think it works. I'm probably gonna try to get that fixed off camera and get all this done off camera. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do any of the tires today because of all these issues, which sucks, but next video, I'm gonna have everything prepared before the actual video, and I'm gonna clean up all the old parts so that we might be able to put everything on and finish it next video, which would be great. We're just gonna have to push through this. It's not something crazy hard. If it does come up as a big issue, I can always buy more rims. I don't need hubs, I don't need bearings, I don't need more bolts for the tires. But I'm trying to figure out something else I could do this video, which I need to start preparing more before these videos because I'm not realizing all these problems that I can avoid. I hope you guys are still enjoying them. We have everything we need to complete this go-kart. I believe it's my fault for not having everything prepared, but I wanted to try to get everything on camera, and I don't want to just sit here and paint again because I feel like it's boring. If you guys want to see every process, like step by step, sandblasting these, painting these, buying new ones, just let me know, because I'm more than happy to do that. But right now I figure you guys don't want to see that, especially since I don't have the sandblaster working. But I'm going to try to get that done off camera. I'm going to try to get everything going tomorrow. This video will be up Monday, and then I'm going to try to have the next video up Wednesday, doing everything, finishing this. But yeah, guys, I hope you are enjoying this. I will see you next video. Sorry for not as much action, I guess, in this video, but next video will be good. See you guys then.